Yeah, so I started out as a developer actually for some software and did some trainings in software and things like that. My focus on school was also strategic IT management. So that's sort of, I was more into the leadership and management part. Since my mom and dad has been into business and leadership for many years, it's sort of, I have it in the blood somehow. I started out as a consultant on technical aspects. Then I sort of got into the management part, like project manager and things like that. I loved it and I did a decent job. And then I became a sort of what you call a management consultant. So I helped different businesses all around, everything from H&M to big companies to smaller mid-sized companies. I got a bit annoyed because they spent quite a bit of money paying me for giving them advice and helping them. But problem was the execution, right? They actually never, I told them lots of things and they were good things, but they never did it. And it wasn't only me, it was a lot of other consultants they brought in. They had these massive charts and massive analysis and all that kind of stuff, but it never sort of turned into anything, you know?
They're paying you all this money to go in to tell them what to do, and then they're not doing it.
Yeah. Or they do like 2% and it doesn't really change. I mean, that happens all the time in the consultancy world, and it's just one of the major issues. Or they get one of these bigger companies, consultant companies like Accenture or one of these bigger ones in the US or Europe that comes in and gives you an analysis that's just thick, you know, at 5,000 pages, and it takes you forever to implement, and they only implement 2% and 90% don't understand what it's all about. I decided to, well, why don't I get into business turnaround? I found up a course. I went with a training with a guy, went there for about a week. And he was teaching me about how to buy and sell businesses and things like that. And yeah, I found it, well, why don't I just buy the business, and then they can't really, then I can force them to do the change that is needed to be done.
This was a clip from the Be Aware But Don't Care podcast. Watch the full episode or watch another clip